Welcome to another episode of the Cheerful Sound Man podcast. It's a show for event professionals about the adventures of producing stellar events with a smile. Today, the topic is the challenges of growing your team. Whether you're moving from like a one-man shop to a two-man shop, or like Eric and John, you're turning two full-grown companies into one much bigger one. Well, there's a lot to think about, and, they have some thoughts about it. So before we dive in, remember to follow us on Instagram or Facebook at The Cheerful Sound Man. All right, here we go.
Well, considering I feel like, I don't know about you, Pop, but I feel a little bit like I'm drowning lately, so yeah. I don't know that I'm in the best place to give it much on that at the moment.
Right, yeah, let me know when you figure that out, because we're still trying to sort that out. I mean, it's a lot on the plate.
We did two pretty decent-sized companies combined.
Yeah, and then it's a true synergy, definition of synergy of two things together to make a single thing greater. And we've really seen that with our business. Adding us two together has doubled or tripled our business. We're just able to do more. And so now it's all here. It's in our face. We're having to do it, and it's
we asked to do more, and now we have to do more.
Blessing and a curse almost. It's what we wanted. It's just a lot of work and more eye bags, continual eye bags.
Yeah, I think if you're smaller and you're more like adding someone to your team. I mean, I remember doing that with the first person or two on the team, and there was definitely. I think the biggest growing pain there when I was one-man shop going to two or three-person shop, the biggest thing, honestly, was letting go of certain things and not, actually training and handing off things to my team versus, which I think is actually, in a lot of ways, still a problem.
Yeah.
Because you always, I used to joke, that's why my name's on the door. With my old company, my name is not Vivid currently.
Yet.
But I used to joke, that's why my name's on the door, because I had most of the, kept most of the knowledge. So it was kind of a bad joke too, because it was I shouldn't have be the one holding all the information. That's actually a bad thing. It's limiting. It's a limiting belief and a limiting factor.
That was something that you actually taught me when we were kind of first starting to date.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was going to actually interrupt you and say when we were first dating.
Yeah, I got you. And I think it was a vertical show, and we're supposed to be kind of talking with the hotel and managing that aspect, and I'm out there messing with gear, and Eric's like, dude, what are you doing? We need you here doing this. You need to let go and let the crew do what they're going to do, and not try to micromanage. You just kind of have to let go.
So, you still got to swoop through and be like, guys, the cable's over here. It's a mess.
Yeah,
you got to
monitor.
Fix this. I need somebody over here to do this.
But it is just a letting go and trusting that your team is going to do it, and they're going to make mistakes. Things are going to get messed up, but you have to let them make those mistakes so that they can grow. Because if you're always there to hold a hand, and they'll never learn from it.
That's actually one of the hardest, I think. One of the hardest things to do. Because again, it's your business, your baby. We're the ones that stay up crazy hours to get it done if it's got to be done. Where hey, there's nobody left to do this. So okay, I'll be the one here till 2 a.m. And then taking a step back and having to actually let go and know, okay, this might not go great. I hope it does. I'm trying to set them up the best I can, but there's always a chance it doesn't go great, and I'm helpless in it. I literally, beyond setting them up, giving them tools they need. At some point, it's going to be what it's going to be.
Right, and then when something does get messed up,
we're still responsible.
You don't say, "Oh, well, it wasn't my fault." No, it's your company. It is your fault. Then you just
everything's our fault.
Yeah, everything's your fault. And then you just switch to damage control and basically telling the client how you can make it better. How kind of fixing the situation.
And I believe that to be very true, that everything is our fault, because ultimately, it is our company and it is our employees. So, we've either made a choice to, put that person on that particular gig on that particular day, or put a person in a position where they were not ready, able to succeed, or didn't give them the right tools or information. There's all sorts of reasons why we've had failures.
At the end of the day, it's not the client's fault.
It is not, no. I don't know, sometimes it's client's fault. All right, we won't go there.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Cheerful Soundman podcast. If you like the show, it'd be great if you could leave a review on Apple or Spotify podcasts. That would make our day. Don't forget again to follow us on Instagram at The Cheerful Soundman. And we're so glad you tuned in. We really hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you got a little something out of it too. Can't wait until the next episode drops, so stay tuned. And until then, don't suck and don't be a jerk.